In the spring of 1918, German troops stood closer to Paris than at any point since the war began. By that autumn, the German Empire had collapsed. What happened in between was the most decisive campaign of the First World War, and it lasted barely 100 days. The Hundred Days Offensive was a series of rapid Allied attacks on the Western Front, running from the 8th of August to the 11th of November, 1918. It pitted the armies of Britain, France, the United States, Canada, Australia, and Belgium against an exhausted Imperial Germany, a Germany that had thrown everything into a final spring gamble and lost. It began at Amiens in northern France. Behind a sudden curtain of artillery, more than 75,000 Allied troops advanced alongside over 500 tanks and nearly 2,000 aircraft. In a single day, they tore an 8-mile hole in the German line. The German High Command would call it the Black Day of the German Army. But this was not one giant battle. The Allies struck in waves, Amiens, then the Somme, then Arras, never letting the enemy recover, never attacking the same exhausted sector twice. By late September, they had broken the Hindenburg Line, Germany's last great defensive system. Combined arms, infantry, tanks, aircraft, and pinpoint artillery working as one, had finally cracked the deadlock of the trenches. The cost was staggering. In 100 days, the campaign produced well over 1 million casualties on both sides. With fresh American divisions pouring in, its own army in retreat, and its allies surrendering one by one, Germany had no path forward. It requested an armistice. At 11 a.m. on the 11th of November, 1918, the guns fell silent. The offensive ended the Great War. It brought down the German monarchy, led directly to the Treaty of Versailles, and set the terms of a fragile peace, one that would last only 20 years before the world went to war again. Subscribe for more history that changed the world.